Welcome to NavaTies. This is your host Satish Kota speaking. Today, in this video, we are going to talk about how to generate your global market research and analysis reports. First, we are on the navaties.com/market research page, where we are going to help you understand about how to generate reports and what are the various parameters that you can select. So basically, in this page, you will see what are the different parameters that's available for creating a report for your products, and also what are the different types of reports that you can generate. You can click on these links and download sample reports so that you understand what is that you're going to get out of it. And also, since nowadays at various levels are going to be publishing free trade reports, so you will be able to access those reports over here, and you can download and see some of them as such. But we will not be able to uh, publish all the types of reports. There are over 7,000 odds kinds of reports, but we can publish one a day or about 3, 4 a week. So you can whatever we publish, will be able to access from here. Now, coming to how to create your report. Now, you can click on this link and go to the reports page. If you are already registered in the platform, if you're not registered into the platform, then you will have to go to the login page and then give your details and register yourself, and then come to the home page, and from there you can go. In case you have already been registered into the platform, then this is how your homepage will look like, and you can always go to the tools and click on the market research reports, or you can also go to tools in the menu part and click on the market research reports. In either case, all the three cases, you will come to a page which is for special report creation. So basically, what I told is here you'll be able to see all the reports that you have created. And if you want to create a new report, then you can click this report. Or if you want to view the public reports that we have already published, then you can click on this and you can click and download the report. If not, then you can always come and you can just go and create those reports as such. Now let's look at go back and then let's create one report. Now these are the report different set of parameters. You can give a title of your report. So I would say turmeric, and then I'll also have to give the HS code for turmeric, because it is very important. All reports are generated based on the HS code, whether it is 2-digit, 4-digit, or has a 6-digit HS codes. And for turmeric, I would say when I say turmeric, I get this is my HS code 091030. So I will be creating this one. Now, why is this required? This will be required to create the content, and it's the title of your market research report. So introduction, everything will be based on this title, and all the report tables, charts, everything will be generated using your HS code. So you need to make sure you give a meaningful title and the right HS code that you want to, for which you want to generate reports. For example, if you say cashew nuts, you get two types of cashew nuts. Now, if you see 080131 as well as 080132, one is with shell, one is shelled. Okay. So depending upon how you want, you can always look at creating that right HS code and select. But if you say, no, I don't mind whichever it is, then you can always go back and select 0801 instead of 08131. Okay. So it depends upon which HS code you want to select and do it. So we'll come back to turmeric. So for turmeric, my HS code is 091030. Now, next is parameters. Now, I would say how many countries you want to evaluate, how many number of countries that you want to evaluate as part of your tables, whether it is 5, 10, 15, 20, you can put any number. Okay, so everything is dependent upon the numbers, and validation, collect information and all is done through based on this number itself. Most of the time you will see that the base is always 10. Okay, but depending on your interest, your requirement, you can either have 5, you can have 15, you can have 20, you can even have 30 if you're trying to analyze more about a particular country. Next is point of view country. Now, who is your point of view country? Now, from which country's perspective you want to generate this report? if you are basically, I'm from India, so I'm going to generate this report from India's perspective, which means what are the turmeric, what 10 countries that are going to trade turmeric and India's current share in that exports and imports. Okay. Then I can also select my export type of trade, whether it is unidirectional, like import based reports for which is helpful for exporters, or export based reports which are helpful for importers. But if you're a trade body or if you're a government body, you say, I want to evaluate both scenarios so that you know what is that. Okay. So, but from I can come back and then from which year you want the evaluation to be done. Okay, I can say last 1 year only, or I can say whether it is from 21, 22, 23, or I can also start from 19 onwards. Everything depends on this because see, the report generation is not free. It requires number of credits. Only based on the number of information that you give, the number of credits that is required to generate this report will be defined. And again, finally, as I mentioned, there are different types of report. We have a trade type report. We have the best rates, which will offer me the best rates for this product. Then we have the growth report, how much growth has happened. Then we have a detailed report, which will talk about the first 10 countries or top 10 countries or top 20 countries, and it will go in depth into those countries and understand more about these countries. And then you will have your new opportunity report, where are the new countries where I can explore my product. Now, if you see, for all scenarios, if I say 10 countries, India, import and export, both scenario on 2019 onwards, the number of credits that I require is 15,000. Whereas I have only 2,875 credits. Okay, so I can always, either I can click and I can go purchase my credits if at all I want it, and I can purchase and come back and purchase, or I will reduce my requirements. So instead of 19, I'll say I'll want it from 21. So my number of credits now has come down to 9,000 credits. Instead of export import, I'll just take exports. Now number of credits has come to 4,500. And instead of taking all credits, I'll just say, okay, I will not require a detailed report. Then I will say I will not require growth opportunity report. Okay. So now it's come down to 18,000 credits, 1,800 credits. Okay. Now I can say, okay, this is what the report that I want. Okay, so if at all, depending upon your requirement, your interest, you may want to say, okay, what is the time benefit I'm going to get in growth report? What is the benefit I'm going to get in detailed report? You can always download the sample report and then look into it. Okay, that will give you a understanding of what all contents it has, how it is going to read out, and what are the information that you have, and make it. Once you select these parameters, and I say I will generate this report. So now I have 1,800 credits. See, I have to 2,875 credits. I am going to generate report for 1,800 credits. Now it will ask me for one final confirmation, because once the report is generated, then it cannot be modified. You cannot come back and say, I will change it, I will want to change it. It is not possible. So make sure that you have understood what are your parameters, and then you say, now for 1,800 credits, I'm okay with this. I get 3 different reports, and for export, so I will create my report. Now it has created. See, if you see on today, this is my turmeric. These are the conditions. 10 countries. Point of view is India, only import trade type, and from the year 21, 22, and 23. And these are the 3 reports that I'm going to get. Now, if I want to, once this report is generated, now I want to see the report. Okay. Now, initially, the report will be in core format. So first time when you run the report, it's going to do some analysis and get you. Okay. So I'm going to click on this, and it's going to see. Okay. It's going to wait. Now it is going to try and understand this report on the first time and try and build some of the activities that is required for your uh, product. So basically, it's building and some analysis system. It's going to build some information, base information around it, and try to create a system out of it. Okay. So let's wait for a few more minutes in order to get the artificial intelligence into the system. See, let's understand, almost all of our report analysis is done through artificial intelligence and data analysis. So initially it may take some a little bit of time here and there, but yes, once the reports are ready, you will be in a better position. Now I have got, see, you see that for turmeric, I've got a better insight of it. So you can see the report also, the base report has written. Now it says introduction to turmeric, the product analysis about turmeric, where all the turmeric is being used, domestic market, commercial market, or even the industrial requirement. Also, it will say how is the international market overview, and also tells you about basic market trends and opportunities for your turmeric product. Okay. Now, once this is done, then I can go and generate my reports. Now, because I have selected for import-based reports and trade by type report, best rates report, and opportunity report, I'll be seeing only those. But if I had created all the reports, then I would have seen all the reports, both import style or export style. Now, let's go back. Let's select one of the report, which is the trade report. Now, I have the trade report. I have generated the trade report. Now, I can always take this as a report and print this report. Okay, so I have the report. The base report is available, and I can always look at it and see these are the parameters that I had selected only. But this report is only about trade report. I like that I can create all the other reports and all. So the basic understanding of it, and it will also tell me the basic information about the trade about turmeric, the top 10 importing countries. In there are multiple perspectives that I can see. Okay, so here I have a report by total value, report by total quantity, report by India's total value, report by India's total quantity, and I will be able to see. But as of now, I have just run the report for trade, and it will say, okay, these are my components for this report. Now, uh, once this is completed, I can again go back and generate analysis for this. Okay, only for this trade report, I can generate additional AI analysis. So now it is now generating AI analysis only for this trade report. So let's wait for some more time and see what will be my outcome. Okay, now we are still seeing the reports getting generated. Uh, and let's understand, because it is AI, it is going to understand the report and it's going to write the report. Okay, so because your system is in such a way that you have what for whichever report you want the analysis to be written, it will write the analysis. Don't worry, it's so far okay. Now we have got the report completed. If you see for the trade report, only earlier we had only the charts tables. Now it has also written the analysis for this part. The same way I have analysis for total value, India's total value, I have the analysis for it. Then I have for the total quantity, I have some analysis for it. And then finally for India's total quantity, I have another list. And then I get some conclusion around it. Okay. Now this has been written. Now again, next time again you are coming in, it is not going to do analysis again. The analysis is already stored, and now you should be able to print. Now if I print, you see earlier the print report had only the basic information. Now if you see, uh, you have the bar chart, we have the world data, then we have the pie chart, then top 10 countries, then analysis of it. So you see the top trade reports. There are 4 different reports, and the reports have been written. And I can save this report anytime. If I don't want to save, I don't have to do it. I can just come. Like even if I the same way, if I start best rates, I don't have analysis for now. I can always generate analysis. Now, this is how the platform is going to help you generate your reports and execute on that. In case for some reason you are not being able to generate better rates or better information, you can always come and report to us using our feedback tool. So only thing is we request you, there is some if there's some problem, you give us the report number and your name, your details, and what is the problem you face, so that we can see why things went wrong, and if we have to fix it and rerun the report, we'll help you generate those reports. Okay, so this is what NavaTies will be able to help you out with, and we hope you understood how to generate the report. And if there's anything else, we hope you to use the system for the best of your abilities. Now, as I also tell, if you want to take a look at all our current public reports, go to here, medical. This is the latest report that we have. Click on this. It is going to download. If you see, it is downloading the report, and I should be able to see the report that is published for this particular HS code. So medical and gauze bandages, pharmaceutical products for the HS code 300590, and we have the reports complete reports written for it. Okay, this should give you a basic idea of how to approach the system. And let's understand. Other than this, also you can, as we told you, you have 5 different types of reports. So it's up to you on generating whatever types of reports you want and how you want to build it. Make sure you give meaningful title and a meaningful and the right HS code. Just a note, all 6-digit HS codes will also have quantity elements. However, 2 digit codes will not have quantity parts of the report. So you have total value, you will have India's value, but you will not have total quantity or India's quantity. But secondly, if you want to look at other countries' perspective, other quantities, even in 4 digits, some of the 4 digit HS codes have quantities, some of them do not have. So make sure while you are generating reports, if you are very hell-bent on the actual product, then go select the right 6-digit HS code and not 2 digit or 4 digit. Okay, we hope you are able to understand about this. If you have any problem building the reports or this one, please raise a feedback to us, and our team are going to call you and help you understand and help you generate those HS code. Okay, we hope you are able to generate the best of the reports, make right analysis, and explore new international markets. Okay, thank you and bye.